for the serious gamer.
Hey, it's Spider by NextGenTactics.com. This is our Search and Destroy Rush series for Favela defense. This is my class and kill streak layout. If I'm not using it, then I'm using something slightly different. That's just the way it is. Haha.
Defend the objective.
There are a few rushes you can do on defense. Well, basically 3 or 4, whatever. We do the B-side spawn rush. And most of the time, guys don't come over on this side. Just because, again, it is wide open, and if you're on defense, you can get set up quite quickly in some of the buildings and rooftops that you can catch guys coming over. And B is very wide open for guys on top of buildings, so you don't see a lot of guys on offense rush up to on the B side. So we've come right around now through their spawn and around to A. So they're obviously in the middle somewhere, hiding in one of the buildings, perhaps. Not sure. The other guy got killed over at A. It's likely the bomb is over by A, but we're just going to hang out a little bit. Our teammate is over there. And there's the last guy right there.
Get ready for the next round.
So we get him. Woohoo!
Search and destroy.
Alright, here's middle spawn rush. You have to be careful. We're going to go right and then left here. And right there, you'll see somebody. I mean, if they're rushing on the other side, you're going to see them right there. And you got to be quick. You got to be really on your toes to catch them because they'll be rushing hard, and they'll probably try and duck into the building that's just on your left as you come up there. And there's a guy in the building. I don't generally like to go into those middle buildings. Like, I prefer to stay on the outskirts. And you know, Guns for Hire sort of goes through this on his team deathmatch videos as well. I mean, you have more of a defense going on the outskirts than you do going in these buildings. You're more vulnerable. When you're on the outskirts, at least you have, you know, 1 or 2 sides that you don't really have to worry about as you're moving along. So we have another teammate that's in the building we just came out of. And A is sort of open. We heard someone jump down. That's our teammate. Oh, okay, so there's, he lit up. This guy lit up. Looks like he's sniping in the back here. And he's moved his position. Looks like he's up on the grass, and he's right behind the tree. Not very good to snipe on this map, especially when you're the last guy. At least from that position. Okay, here's another B-side spawn rush. We try and stick to the right as much as possible, just so that guys coming down here don't get a good view on us. And you want to duck in to reload if you need to, just because there might be more than one guy coming down that way. If you saw our teammate did the middle rush, so that's good. And there's nobody at A, and the bomb got planted at A. But we're rushing in. I mean, if the bomb gets planted, don't just sit there and stop. Okay, stop. We got to take stock of what's going on. The guy just planted, and he's going to be moving out to take a defensive position. Get your ass in there as quickly as possible and try and take him out before he actually gets into a position where you can defend. And it's pretty hard. Like, I actually lose this guy in the grass. Sometimes it's pretty hard in A to see guys, and he loses me, I lose him, and then I end up taking him out, and we get the defuse. But yeah, sometimes in that grass, you just, especially when he hits you and you're hurt and you see red. I mean, it's even that much harder to see. And those guys that are on the other team with the NGT clan tag are not on our clan, just so you guys know. So this is the A-side spawn rush. As soon as you run up these stairs, and right there, boom. That's probably about as quickly as you will run into somebody doing that rush. And it looks like there's probably a guy on the roof or in this building. So we sort of, we went back and we ducked in there on purpose, okay? Because, you know he saw us, he's going to come after us. So we sort of ducked in there and waited for him to hopefully jump down and catch him just exactly like we did. So here's another B-side spawn rush. Again, we're always keeping an eye. We're looking left, we're looking right, and we catch a guy coming around the corner. Obviously, he's a little slower than some of the other rushers we've seen when doing this rush to on the B side to their spawn. So we're coming back around again. We'd like to sweep around the whole way. And there's another guy that we catch. We'd like to sweep around the whole way and then work our way inside, depending on the situation. I mean, sometimes we'll take up a defensive position at one of the targets. especially if we don't have very many teammates left. As it is, we have, I think there's 4 of us. We just heard a guy jump down. Not sure if it's one of our teammates. Oh, there's a guy. There's 4 of us, so we're going to make our way in through the middle and see if we can weed out the remaining enemies. Here's another B-side spawn rush.
Yeah. I'm only for anybody who tries to come up these stairs.
It's probably one of our favorites, just because you don't run into clumps of enemies and you can get around, and most of the time they'll be going to A, so you can get around and flank them pretty easily going into A.
Going through the building.
So that's why I like the B-side more so than the other ones, and especially more so than the A-side rush, just because as you come up the stairs, you tend to run into guys a lot more quickly and without a lot of cover. So we catch that guy trying to do the bunny hop over our claymore. Not happening, especially when I'm standing right there. And we're going to stay in this spot, except the bomb got planted at B. And you don't see the bomb get planted at B a whole lot. So we're going to come around the other side and try and clear out this building where guys tend to locate in defense of such a bomb plant. And there's nobody here, actually. I think we get lucky here. We get stunned. I don't know how we get stunned, or who threw that stun grenade up there. But there's actually a guy under these stairs, and he's looking more over towards the target. That's why he didn't see us right away. He probably would have had us if he was looking, you know, if he was keep monitoring his peripheral vision. We still have 1 enemy left, but we don't have enough time. We have to get in here and plant. And yes, our teammate helped us out. You know, I'm depending on my teammate. That's an important tactic right there. I mean, we don't have enough time. The bomb's not going to defuse itself. If you don't go and try and defuse, you will lose 100% of the time. We had a teammate with us. Okay, even if we didn't have a teammate with us, I would still rush in there and try and defuse. Because like I said, if you don't defuse, you will lose 100% of the time. If you do try and defuse, okay, maybe you only defuse 20% of the time. But hey, I'll take 2 out of 10 rather than 0 out of 10 any day, right? So that's, you know, keep that in mind, guys. Go in and attempt to defuse. And I see it, again, and it goes back to sort of the kill streaks. I think the kill streaks, because they span rounds in Search and Destroy, you know, guys don't want to die. They love their kill-death ratios, but now that the kill streaks span, it makes it even more of a disincentive to go in and do the defuse when there are enemy players left. And it's unfortunate, because I always talk to... shit, I should shut up, because this is a good tactic here. They got UAV. I baited the guy into the building, okay? And I jumped out, and I got him to come after me. A guy hit the claymore, and the guy's coming out of the building, and I flank him and get him. Okay? That's a bait tactic, guys, right there. I mean, watch that again, because I think that was a beauty tactic right there. They called in UAV. I went up to the building, into that building. I paused for a few seconds, because I'm the only guy left. They're coming after me. Either they're going to plant or they're going to come after me. They're going to do one of those 2 things. And in the majority of the time, they want to kill. They want to kill me. I mean, they smell blood, right? They have a UAV. They're going to use it to their advantage. They're going to come after you. So I baited them. I went into that building. I didn't have a claymore. Well, I set up that claymore actually before they called in the UAV. But I knew it was there. So I baited them into the building. I heard him come in. I jumped down. I came around, I flanked the guy, and the other guy caught my claymore. Okay? I just love doing shit like that. It's awesome. So, we're trying to find this guy. This guy's got Scrambler on. Sweet. Guys, use Scrambler. It's the best. No, just kidding. Scrambler sucks. It's like the worst perk. Anyways, he's using Scrambler, so we knew he was there. We just couldn't find him. And we end up catching this last guy. Our teammate just runs in there. He gets killed, but we catch the last guy. Actually, that wasn't the last guy. There's 1 guy left. But I don't think we catch him. So, anyways, that is Favela Defense. Hope you liked it. For more strategies and tactics, visit www.nextgentactics.com. I'm Spiderbite, and, you know, maybe one day I'll put together a bait video where it just shows all my clips of baiting enemies into walking into my claymores, or getting them to go to a position where I can come back around and flank them. So I hope you liked that one. For more strategies and tactics, I think I already said this, but I'm going to say it again. God damn it, because it's my video. Visit www.nextgentactics.com. I'm Spiderbite, and that is it for now.